you're looking to dive into topics on how to live a happier, healthier, more fit, and long lifespan, then you've come to the right podcast. Livin the Dream with me, Coach Damian Evans. Together, we will explore the topics on all things health, fitness, and wellness. Together, we will be lifelong learners on this journey to living the ultimate dream. What up, Dream Team? Coach D here coming at you from beautiful sunny San Diego. And welcome back to the Livin the Dream Podcast, where we kickstart your week off right with the right mindset to conquer your goals and live your own dream life. And today I've got a message that's going to ignite your passion and set you on a path to greatness. You're going to want to take notes on this one. Here are 3 things that you need to know for success. 3 things that you need to know for success. Number 1, what do you want in life? What do you want in life? Number 2, who you want to become. Who is it that you want to become? And number 3, what you need to do right now to get there. You either figure them out and chase these 3 things with everything you have, or you wander mindlessly through this life and you stay stuck where you are in that eternal Groundhog's Day, repeating the same thing day after day, working your tail off until one day you figure out you've been lost this whole time. A life without a consciously chosen direction is a life without meaningful purpose. A life without a consciously chosen direction is a life without meaningful purpose. All right, let's cut to the chase. You need to know these 3 things: what you want in life, who you want to become, and what you need to do to get there. It's as simple as that, but let me tell you, it's also just as powerful as that. Your life is a journey, and without a roadmap, you're just wandering aimlessly in the wilderness. So let's break it down. First up, what you want in life. Take a moment to really think about what you want. Maybe pause this episode and make a list. What sets your soul on fire? What brings joy and fulfillment to your life? Whether you're starting your own business, traveling the world, or simply finding inner peace, you have to get crystal clear on your desires. Write them down. Literally visualize yourself doing these things. Visualize all of these things and let them start to fuel your daily drive. Next, who do you want to become? Who is it that you want to become in the future? Can you visualize? This is all about tapping into your highest potential and becoming the best version of yourself. When you die and you go into the afterlife, if that's something you believe in, and you can look back on your entire life, what does it look like? What would you be proud of? Who is it that you want to become? Close your eyes and envision the person that you aspire to be. What qualities does that person possess? Do you have them now? What would it take to get them? Write it down. How do they show up in this world? How does the person that you want to become show up in this world? What does that look like? Is that close to where you are now? Is that close to what you do in your everyday life? What needs to happen to get there? Now, here's the kicker. You have the power to become this person. Some people might ask, so I have to change who I am? And I would say, well, it's not so much about changing who you are, but rather it's about unlocking your full potential and stepping into your greatness, discarding the things that aren't getting you where you want to be. But yes, the person that you currently are, the person that you look at and see in the mirror right now, that person is who they are based on all of their lifestyle choices, their habits, both short-term, daily, and long-term, their behaviors, and the environment that they are consistently in. Sometimes you must take away the things that you're doing in your life and replace them with different actions to get you to a different destination. Write down the things that you do on a daily basis. Just list them out. Write down everything that you do on a daily basis. What are your habits? What are your lifestyle choices and behaviors? And then you ask yourself, the person you want to become, do they do what's on this list? Would they remove or replace anything on that list? What qualities, habits, behaviors does the person that you aspire to be, what qualities, habits, and behaviors do they have? What would they absolutely not do on a daily basis? Get a crystal clear vision of who you want to become and start chipping away at finally becoming that person. One thing that comes to mind for me is I have this daily routine when it comes to my nighttime ritual, and I turn on YouTube and I watch something funny to make me laugh at the end of the day. So at least I've laughed once in a day. I probably have laughed before that, but I make sure that I get a little bit of laughter in my life every single day. And then I watch something educational, something that will help me grow in the health, fitness, and wellness space, something that maybe I can share on this podcast. After I laughed, after I learn, I make sure that I take care of myself by turning on yin yoga and I turn on yoga nidra. So yin yoga is a deep restorative stretch where I get my flexibility routine in. And then I have my yoga nidra, which is a sleep meditation that helps get me into a better state for myself to go into a good quality night of sleep. Now, recently, there's been sports. It's the best time of year. You got the football playoffs. You got basketball ending up in the end of the season, so it's like it's really ramping up. You got the Super Bowl. You got March Madness. So what am I doing? I'm prolonging my nighttime ritual because I want to watch these games, and these games could be anywhere between 2, 3, 4 hours long. Do I do mobility while I'm watching these games? Yes. But what I'm really doing is I'm sacrificing my valuable time for something that's not giving me anything in return. I won't get anything quality out of life from watching these, except for maybe when I have an interaction with my peers, I can talk about what the current events are. Does that help me become the person that I want to be? It does not. So get a crystal clear picture of who the person is that you want to become, and then make your decisions and be okay with your decisions. You're an adult. So if you do not care that you're sacrificing a couple hours out of your day because this is your opportunity to unwind or to educate yourself on what's going on in the world, or maybe you just really enjoy it and this is your one splurge moment for yourself. Okay, but be okay with that and understand that the person that you want to become, that highest version of yourself, it might not have that, and you have to be okay with that. And then all throughout your life, try to make decisions that will get you closer to that goal and try to remove those situations that do not. And finally, what you need to do now, tomorrow, for the next 10 years. What do you need to do to get there? This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where plan meets action. It's time to take action and turn your dreams into reality. Take that large, audacious vision, take that big goal, and break it down into actionable weekly or better yet, daily steps, small daily steps, and create a roadmap to your success. Progress is made one small step at a time. So just do not get overwhelmed. I don't care how big your goal is. One step at a time. Focus on the next right move and just keep pushing forward. Relentless consistency. You will get there. This is the most important step. We get so caught up in our day-to-day lives, grinding away at our jobs and what we do just on the normal. But if we never go above and beyond that, just maybe even a tiny bit above and beyond what our normal day-to-day lives are, if we only ever do that day-to-day normal routine, then we will only ever continue on the path that we are currently on. And if you are on the path to success, if you are driving towards that vision of your higher self, go. I am so proud of you. You are doing amazing. Do it. But if there's something that you could do, like me, can I start to substitute some of that game time? Maybe I only watch the fourth quarter, and maybe in the first 3 quarters or the first part of that game, I'm doing something that will help me get to that higher version. That is a sacrifice. I'm not getting to see the beginning part of that game, but with an extra hour, hour and a half of dedicated time to becoming the person who I know that I have the potential to be, that could be game changing. If we never go a little bit above and beyond what we do normally, we will only continue on the path that we're currently on. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is way easier said than done. I'm over here talking on a microphone about the 3 things that will get you to success. Yeah. But if you follow these actionable tips that I'm about to give you to help get you started, you'll be set on the right path toward achieving your goals. Will it be easy? No. Will it be simple? Probably simple, but not easy. Number 1, set clear goals. Write down your top 3 goals for the week. Now write down your top 3 goals for the month. And write down your top 3 goals for this year. Be specific, be measurable, and be time-bound. Give yourself the opportunity to, when that timeline ends up, can you specifically say yes or no, I was able to hit this measurable goal. The more clear and measurable your goal is, the better picture that you can create in your mind of this end destination. If you had a meeting in downtown New York, in one of the biggest buildings in the entire city, and you only had the address of the building, will you make it to that meeting? That doesn't tell you what wing of the building to go to. It doesn't tell you what floor, what room, what office number, who you're meeting. The more detailed and granular you can make your goal, the more likely it is that you will find your end destination. Set clear goals. Number 2, create a vision board. I know it sounds hokey. It does. Once you have a clear picture of your destination in this vision board, you can visualize. You can mentally see your dreams coming to this life of yours by creating a vision board filled with images and quotes that inspire you to become this person that you have the potential to be. Place it somewhere that you're going to see it every single day as a reminder of what you're working towards. No, it doesn't have to be like when we're in the 2nd grade and we get this construction paper out and we open up all these magazines and cut out pictures and words in the magazines and then we glue them all down. It definitely could look like that if that's something that you enjoy doing, but it also could be maybe you design a vision board on Canva or on Word, and you take internet photos and you crop them and you take quotes from people that are talking about the things that help you get to that level. Maybe you get pictures of people that inspire you. You put it all together on a digital document, and maybe you can take a screenshot of it on your phone and you can upload that to your phone wallpaper. So it doesn't have to be like this big thing. It could be like something on your phone that you created digitally, or it could be anywhere in between. Whatever it looks like for you, it's just important that you see it every day. It's important it stays front of mind. So this part of your brain called your reticular activating system, your RAS, it's constantly on the lookout for opportunities and avenues to get you one step closer towards what you have front of mind, which should be your goals. So create a vision board and get it somewhere that you can see it every day. That's number 2. Number 3, you have to take daily action. You just have to. Commit to taking at least one small action towards your goals every single day, even if it's just for 2 minutes. You can find 2 minutes in your day, multiple times in your day. Whether it's making a phone call, whether it's sending emails, whether it's doing some research on what you want to get smarter at and more educated at, every little step counts. And literally, this is how I started this podcast. While I was also helping run multiple group fitness studios, I was personal training, I was health coaching, I had all these clients and responsibilities. I was managing a team of coaches, while all trying to keep a social life as well and keep my physical health improving all at the same time. No, I don't have kids. I know there's a lot of stuff that I could have, but I have a pretty loaded up life that I've made for myself. But I scheduled in time. You must schedule in time. Do a time block on your journal that you are creating a list of all of your tasks for the day. And then you're sliding those tasks into time blocks that you know that you will have at least an opportunity to get these things started. Even if it's just 5 minutes of reading a book in whatever category of desired growth that you're looking for, that's 5 minutes more than you would have done. Eventually, it compounds, it evolves, and it grows, but it's only with that relentless consistency. So there you have it, friends. We have 3 powerful insights to kickstart your journey to living your own dream. Remember, you have the power to create the life that you want, but it starts with knowing what you want, then who you want to become, getting a clear picture, and then taking consistent action in order for you to get there. You can do this. And that's it, my friends. Thank you for joining me on this Mindset Monday episode of the Livin the Dream podcast. Share the knowledge that you gained with your friends and family and hold each other accountable. If you enjoyed this content, it does help a ton. It's a non-cost way to support this podcast. If you could take a screenshot and post it on your social media stories and leave one takeaway that you learned and make sure that you tag me and share your journey. Tag me at livingthedream_podcast or at Coach Damien_SD and let us know how this episode benefited you. Let us know what we missed and let us know what we got wrong. Tell us how you have used these 3 things to find success. We want to know. Message us if you have any suggestions or tips that would help your Livin the Dream team that we can discuss on future episodes, and I will be right here with you, working on making us stronger, happier, and healthier humans. Until next time, friends, keep living the dream.